Welcome back, everyone, to Automation Days Asia 2022. I cannot believe that we're at the end of our day already. It really flew by. In the last 8 hours, we've been doing 24 different parallel sessions, and this last hour is going to be the 25th session that we're doing in just a single day. And what a day has it been! We learned around the latest technologies in hyperautomation. We've seen some examples of people who build applications within just a few minutes. We've also had sessions around strategy and how you can move towards a hyperautomation organization. We've seen sessions from industry leaders as well as technology companies. So overall, I think that goals for today's has been greatly accomplished. Within a very short period of time, we have been providing in-depth, detailed knowledge sessions about a wide variety of different topics. After today's award ceremony, I will reflect a little bit around today and also showcase some key takeaways, which I hope you will leave us with today. But before we move into that, let's get started start with a moment where a lot of people have been waiting for. Given the rapid growth of Automation Days Asia in the last 2 years, we have for the first time devised the Automation Day Asia Awards. And we've been overwhelmed with the number of nominations, interests, calls, and submissions that we have been received. We have had a very difficult assignment to start making some choices and to recognize a number of people and organizations who have been exceptional contributors to the domain of automation. In order to streamline this, we've been following a very rigorous process with submissions in a particular format and a scoring matrix that has been used by a jury. I'm going to be explaining that process within the next few minutes, and we'll also be announcing this year's awards winners. It's a great way for us to end the day by showcasing and highlighting some of the industry leading minds within the industry. Good. Before we get started, let me give you a very brief overview of how the judging process has taken place and who was on the judging panel for this year. We have had the pleasure to be joined in this panel by Mr. Eric Nguyen, who is a senior manager from the Synergy Group and is based in Australia. Eric is a service automation framework ambassador and a thought leader within the service automation and RPA communities. He has been a frequent speaker, including on a number of our events, and today has also presented a session where I know that many of you were as well. The second judge for this session was Mr. Vipul Tiwari, who is a process optimization developer at Amazon Web Services. Vipul has hosted, managed, and oversaw a number of different hackathons and is currently working for AWS in the capacity of automation expert. He has been receiving numerous awards from various RPA companies and is really a technical expert within his field. And last but not least, the third of the judges is yours truly. I'm very honored that I have been able to work with these two great minds in order to go through all the nominations and to discuss and rate all of the proposals that have come in. Over the last few weeks, we've received over 24 different applications, and the whole process of reaching these awards is that we first individually rated all of the proposals based on an Excel scoring sheet, and then had a number of sessions where we started to compare notes, have taken an average of the scores and deliberated around the different winners. Following this rigorous process, I'm hoping the independence and value of these awards will be safeguarded. And after today's session, we're going to be showcasing the scoring matrices as well as the results on our website. Because it's a whole lot of information for today's overview and award ceremony, I have given a quick summary of the judges' reports, and I will be presenting that today when we are going to be looking at the individual award winners. Good, it's time to get started and not leave everyone into excitement anymore and see who are the winners from this year's Automation Days Asia Awards 2022. For this year's awards, there are 4 different categories, and we intend to keep these categories the same in the years to come. On the left-hand side, we have Thought Leader of the Year, we have a Project of the Year award, a Technology Innovation of the Year award, as well as a Rising Star of the Year. These are the 4 categories with which we can, on the one hand side, recognize individual speakers, as well as companies who have been contributing towards the domain that we all love so much, which is the field of automation. It's time to get started with the first award, which is the Thought Leader of the Year award. Around a little over 3 weeks ago, we closed the nominations and have published a top 3 of the different thought leaders which have received the highest scores across all of the different domains. This year's nominees included Mr. Anders Jensen from andersjensen.org, Andrew Martin from Asia Online Publishing Group based in Malaysia, and Elizabeth Calno-Zola for Girls in Tech in Kuala Lumpur. And without further ado, I'm super happy to announce that this year's winner will be Mr. Anders Jensen. Congratulations. Let's have a quick look at the jury report, and I think Mr. Anders is with us here in the call today as well, so then I'm also going to give him the opportunity to say a few words and look at this award. Good, let me quickly showcase what the jury report for Mr. Jensen is saying. The winner for this year's ADA 2022 Thought Leader of the Year is Anders Jensen. Mr. Jensen has made automation knowledge and best practices available to thousands of people. His clear, explanatory videos make automation accessible to everyone and promote automation adoption. He demonstrates clear thought leadership, mastering different technologies and automation best practices. For this reason, Mr. Jensen scores the most points on the quality criteria that the judges have assessed. Mr. Jensen, I think you're on the call with us today. If that's the case, can you please unmute yourself?
Wow. Thanks a lot, Cyprian, Jan, and Automation Days Asia.
Yes, I think we can see you.
But you can't hear me?
And I can hear you now as well. Congratulations. It's a pleasure to meet you in person.
I think I need to find a better microphone. It's embarrassing for a YouTuber just to have. Can you?
Yes,
probably
we can
is
hear
better.
you.
Yeah,
we can hear you loud and clear. It's perfectly fine.
This award, this is amazing.
Good,
and
I
truly,
think he's gone for a second. Yes, and he's back.
Cool. I should be here.
Yes, we can now hear you loud and clearly.
Thanks a lot, Jan, Cyprian, and Asia Automation Days. This is huge for me, so I'm very humble.
Thank you so much. I have to say that I'm also one of your fans. When I started learning automation a couple of years ago, I've also, for many of the projects that I've been involved in, have been watching your videos. I think you've been doing a great job in making most of all automation accessible towards a lot of different people around the globe. And the fact that you're posting all of those videos free of charge on YouTube, I think is a great testament towards your accomplishments. And I think that this award is very much well-deserved. If there's anybody who has been putting in a lot of effort and energy in making sure that people understand better what automation is all about, it's definitely you. So it's a great pleasure to have you. I also really appreciate that you're here in person to accept it. We will be sending the official award to your address. Lydia, who you've been in contact with, will be reaching out for your contact details as well as the address where we can send the official award to you. It's a nice glass plaque or a statue, so I hope you will give it a nice place in your trophy bookshelf behind you.
Thank you, Jan. And I must say thank you to Stine, my wife, which is half of this company. So she's definitely preparing a lot of the stuff as well, but she's a little bit behind the scene. And lastly, I will say thanks to the great RPA community. A lot of them are here today in this amazing event you're hosting. So thanks a lot to all of you watching and supporting this. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Jan.
Thank you so much. It's been a great pleasure to have you. And obviously, thanks so much for all the different um, people who have been joining us here live over the course of today. We had 500 different people joining from different locations across Asia. So I'm quite sure you are going to get some new fans very quickly.
Thanks, Jan. I love this event. See you.
Thank you so much, Anders. Bye bye. Good. That's our first automation award recipient. Thank you so much. And for everyone who's here live, please put your virtual hands together for Mr. Anders for receiving this award. Good. It's time to move on towards our second category. And the second category is the project of the year. And I see that the slides that have been uploaded are a little bit out of shape. So give me a very quick moment, then I'm going to move towards the share screen, because I would find it a pity if people are not able to see this correctly. Give me a quick moment to change that so that there is no surprises. Good. I think people should be able to see a much better projection of the same slide right now. Yes, I see a lot of thumbs going up, so that's really great. Good. Then it's time to move towards our Project of the Year awards. And the Project of the Year award celebrates companies who show exceptional commitment to delivering the very best in their industry, demonstrate best practice, and show an innovative and creative approach to the work that they deliver. The Project of the Year award is a special category in which we are not publishing any nominations. And the reason for that is that a lot of these projects contain customer sensitive information. So for the Project of the Year award, we are going to go right and straight towards the winner. And the winner for this year is AKA Bot, for the project that they have been doing with the TP Bank. Congratulations to AKA Bot. Thanks. Let's have a quick look at what the jury report is saying around this project. The project for this year's Project of the Year award has been awarded to AKA Bot. In the project that they started in the midst of 2020, AKA Bot has deployed its RPA platform to help TP Bank, which is one of the top Vietnam reputable banks. For those of you who are joining from Southeast Asia, I'm quite sure that most of you will be familiar with this bank. AKA Bot provided TP Bank with a comprehensive solution package in which RPA core technology integrates with various advanced technologies, including AI, OCR, chatbots, machine learning, and as well as deep learning. In a period of 6 months of implementation, AKA Bot has automated 75 different workflows for TP Bank, with some repetitive and tedious tasks, including account opening and closing, fund transfer, cash withdrawal, and so on. AKA Bot in this project has shown very clear automation leadership with tangible outcomes and a very clear result on investment, as well as provided a verifiable client reference. For this reason, the jury has awarded them the Project of the Year award. Congratulations to AKA Bot. I also understand that we have somebody, a representative from AKA Bot, with us today. So if that representative would be able to unmute themselves, then and would like to say a few words, now would be a great moment to do so. Mr. Tin, do I pronounce you correctly? I think you're still on mute. At the bottom of the screen under settings, you can select which microphone you would like to use. We still cannot hear you, but let's wait. I think Mr. Tin is logging in and logging back in right now. Good, that's always the challenge in live sessions. No, unfortunately, we still cannot hear you. Good, while we are gonna be trying to fix this slight technical hiccup, I would like to congratulate AKA Bot on your project. Similarly to the previous award, we're gonna be reaching out to you where we can send the award at this moment. We'll try to do some troubleshooting in the background, and if you're still able to find a microphone, then that works. Then maybe we would be very happy to have you back. Good. In that case, for the sake of time, I'm going to be moving on towards our next project. Once again, I would like to ask everyone to put their hands together and provide a quick round of virtual applause for AKA Bot, who has been doing an absolutely fantastic job on this project. Good. Let's move on towards our third category. Our third category for this year's nomination is the Technology Innovation of the Year. And for this award, we do publish different contenders because there is typically not any proprietary or confidential information, and because these technologies are publicly available through the different websites. For this year's nominations, and this was one of the most popular categories, we've received close to a dozen different nominations for this, is that we narrowed it down towards a top three. And the top three consists of AKA Bot, Bob Minds AI, as well as wiz.ai. All companies that have come to market with a number of very, very innovative solutions. The winner for this year's Technology Innovation of the Year award is going to wiz.ai. Congratulations, Wiz. You've been doing an excellent job in this particular category. Let me quickly retrieve the jury report and see why wiz.ai has been selected as the winner of this year's Innovation Award. wiz.ai incorporates AI techniques such as pauses, intent recognition, and varying pitch of tone to interact with customers in natural, human-like manner. wiz.ai machines are powered by NLP processing, automated speech recognition, and several other mechanisms that make the hyper-realism possible, enabling the talkbots to understand and speak different Asian languages, including English, Malay, Mandarin, Tagalog, Thai, Vietnamese, and Bahasa Indonesia, as well as Singlish and other informal things like Taglish. wiz.ai is recognized by the jury for their innovative solution, making call robots more accessible and more standardized. The jury has special admiration for the wide range of languages that wiz.ai supports, making the solution applicable across the whole of Southeast Asia. We know, and because most of us are experts within some of these technologies, that the NLP required for this must be very complex. And on a personal note, what I also find really interesting and also a little bit cool is the fact that you're supporting these more slang languages like Singlish. I had the pleasure to listen to some of the robocalls that have been made, and I was really impressed with the level and quality of the technology and the fact that many people who are on the other side of the phone have absolutely no clue that they're talking towards a robot instead of a human person. I have also someone from wiz.ai here on the call today to accept their award. Is that correct?
Hi, Jan. Right. Thank you so much for this award.
Hi, Alan.
Hey, hi. Right. Thank you so much for this award. Yeah, we're deeply honored that we are selected for this. We are happy to actually implement this. With for the banks, the insurance companies, the fintech clients, the telcos, e-commerce, in this part of the world, and we have since also expanded into the Latin American countries. So thank you again so much for this award. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been really impressed as part of our research that we did for this award ceremony. I also came across the case study that you've done for the call follow-ups for the COVID appointments, which I also thought was a very clever way in which this technology was used. So it's an award that's very, very well deserved. Thank you so much for being with us today and accepting the award in person. I think you are part of a very great company with a very cool and innovative technology. Congratulations.
Well, we were agreed to be of service during that very trying time. So, yeah, thank you again.
Thank you so much, Alan. Good. And then let's move towards our last award category. Our last category is for a special category, which is the Rising Star of the Year. This award recognizes a company that has shown exceptional effort and resilience in managing business through the adoption of technology. The criteria for the Rising Star of the Year, out of all of the different criteria, are one of the most open. So every cool, fast-growing, innovative company can provide nominations. And for that reason, we've also decided not to publish a top 3 because it would really be comparing different attendees with each other or different participants with each other. So for this award category, we're going to go straight to the winner again. And the winner for this year's Rising Star of the Year is a company called Cyclone Robotics, which is based in China. Let's have a quick look at what the jury report says for the Rising Star of the Year. Cyclone Robotics is a fast-growing provider of RPA software and solutions specifically focused on China. Cyclone RPA powers by cutting-edge technologies like AI, NLP, etc., and is a proprietary product independently developed by Cyclone Robotics, which aims to automate customer-specific business processes. Cyclone Robotics is a fast-growing platform which has gained rapid popularity across China. Their traction has been recently picked up by Gartner, and Cyclone is receiving significant attention. The jury recognizes that it's difficult to enter this market as a new RPA player and has selected Cyclone for the Rising Star of the Year award. Congratulations to Cyclone. Let me have a quick look if there is somebody from Cyclone to accept the awards. Oh, I've received words that because this is the company is based in China and there is a little bit of a language gap, we might need some live NLP from wiz.ai to do the translation, that there is no live reception for this award or the 4th category. Regardless, we will be sending the award and the trophy to your head office in China. So Lydia will be in contact with you after this event to again collect all of the different information that is necessary to send you this award. And with that, we have concluded our first Automation Days award ceremony. Congratulations to all of the winners. And I've just received words that we want to try to one more time get contact with AKA bots. So let me go back a few slides to the project of the year for AKA bots. Let's see if we can get contact one more time.
Hello, Jan, you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you perfectly now. Congrats.
Thank you. I think that's part of technology, or like even like RPA that we're doing. There's always hiccups back and forth, but it's important how we recover and implement things and find a solution for that. But yeah, now that I'm here, I'd like to say thank you, everyone. Thank you, especially Saibian and this award for honoring us, AK Bard. It's such a pleasure for us to be here at this ceremony. And on behalf of the team, I'd like to say thank you for your condition and our beloved customers, especially TP Bank and our partners for your trust. So yeah, we're really happy to have more than 2,000 customers and be recognized by more global organizations and this award especially. So this consolidates our position in the contender, as a contender in the RP market, and we continuously to improve our products and services. So yeah, I think a big thanks to all of us here, the award, and this will be a great milestone and a motivation for us to go forward in our global journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the kind words, and yeah, it is a very well deserved. You've been part of a very competitive playing field this year with the awards. So yeah, congratulations, because you had absolutely by far, or by the scoring, the best project when it comes towards the quality that we were looking for. So thanks so much again for being here today. And again, it remains technology, and that's also always one of the parts of doing these kind of things live. So it's been a real pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good. So once more, I would like to ask everyone to kind of put your hands virtually for our award winners. It was very intense process, but I'm very happy that we did it this year to recognize some of the industry players that have been making a difference within the automation space. I cannot believe that we are slowly but surely moving towards the end of our automation days. And before I'm going to be moving towards some of the final words, I have a couple of slides with some closing remarks. Before I get started, note that this particular event would not be possible without the wide variety of input from some of the thought leaders within the automation domain. With this event, we've been able to attract speakers ranging from the Middle East, from Dubai, all the way towards Australia, and all of the countries in between. It would not have been possible to host an event like this without all of the speakers, all of whom, by the way, do this event free of charge and just showcase their knowledge and expertise. It's been a pleasure. We've received a lot of very, very good feedback around all of you, and it's been such a pleasure towards dealing with you, getting the descriptions, making sure that everything was prepared. Many of you have also done preparation sessions with my colleague Lilia. So it's been an absolute pleasure to have you as part of our event today. 25 different sessions over one day, all simultaneously moderated and reviewed. So it's been a tremendous organization, but I'm very, very proud of the result and very proud of this list of speakers that we have here on the screen today. A second word of thank you goes out to all of our partners, without whom we would definitely not be able to host this event. A special thanks to the Service Automation Framework, the Project Management Institute, MDEC, IBM, BMC, APMG International, Dodoko, UiPath, Smart RPA, TICRI, Matrix Event, and Cloud Vision for their contributions towards this event in whatever way that they might have been. Without these partners, it would not be possible to host such an extensive virtual conference with so many speakers and participants, and without a team that is fully dedicated to providing the best possible experience. I'm very, very grateful for all of your effort in putting this event together, and I'm hoping that we can count on you again to be part of our Automation Days 2023, which is going to be again next year in November, to be part and support our organization again. So thank you so much on behalf of us, Saibians, for all of your kind contributions. For all of you who would like to receive a certificate of attendance, I know that some of you would like to claim points for attendance or for professional certifications that you're holding. Note that we will be fabricating certificates of attendance for everyone who's interested in doing that. In case you would like to do that, please send us an email or reply towards the confirmation letters that you've been received, and we'll be happy to create and send those to you. So note that those will be provided for everyone who is interested in receiving one. Good. I think there is a quick poll for that. Let me have a quick look. Yeah, so let me start that. Oh, I think the poll has already been closed, so I cannot reopen that. So I'm sorry. So we're not going to be doing that with the poll. In that case, we'll do that based on the email confirmation. Good. Let me then move towards our next key point. The next key point is an open invitation to all of you next year. This year was the second edition of Automation Days Asia. In the first edition, we had around 200 attendees. Today, we had close to 600 different attendees, and we were able to accommodate 3 tracks. So it's very clear that there is a tremendous amount of demand for these kinds of conferences. There is also a tremendous interest within the whole automation domain, and people would like to spend time to learn more around this. So we've already made the decision that next year in November, we're going to be hosting the same session again. Automation Days 2023 is being created as we speak. And within the course of next week, you will already be receiving an invitation to pre-register for this. The program for these kinds of events always falls or stands with the quality of the speakers that we're having within our event. So if you've been inspired this year by some of the other speakers, or you have an interesting case story to share, or you have a nice technology that you think could be an inspiration to others, then by all means, please reach out to us. Send us an email at info.sybient. We will once also again make a call for speakers available where you can submit a form. But we are relying on all of you to step up and present yourself as a potential presenter for next year's conference. It's going to be a similar format where you will get 1 hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour presentations to showcase a particular topic that might be of interest towards the automation community. So once again, this is me kindly asking everyone to consider this and thinking about whether you would like to become a speaker for our next event. Next up is a workshop. As many of you know, we had planned a number of workshops for tomorrow, and because of the general elections that are happening across Malaysia and the mandated public holidays that were announced earlier this week, we have been making the decision to postpone that. But that does not mean that it's going to be cancelled. So we've decided to postpone the workshop and introduction to RPA towards December 15th from 9 to 1 p.m., which is the original time. And we're once going to be doing that virtually. For this, I do have a new poll available. So if you're interested in participating in this workshop or you would like to be invited already, then please press the button that you will see on the screen right now, and then we will automatically reach out to you in order to register for this particular workshop. It's free of charge, so there's again no cost involved, just like as the rest of this program, and this is our way of kind of dealing with the election and the unforeseen situation that has arisen there. Good. I'm seeing a lot of people voting already. So in case you're interested, you have around 5 more seconds to do that. Otherwise, you can also always contact us afterwards to claim or register for your seat. Good. Let me close that poll as well. Good. And then, last but not least, I would like to thank all of us who have been working very hard to make this event possible. Most notably, the colleagues who are part of the Sybin team. If you've been going through the different tracks, you might have been in sessions that were also hosted by two of my colleagues who have been working 8 hours straight without any form of break to host session after session. So I'd like to extend a big thank you to both John Wee Lee as well as my colleague Jeremy Chia for making this event possible. An additional special thank you needs to go to our main conference organizer, Lydia Ung, who has been very busy with putting all of this program together. All of the speakers will definitely recognize that name because she has been sending out the speaker forms, contracts, and have been practicing with everyone so that everything would go very smoothly today. Lydia, a special thanks to you for all of your effort that you've put into this. And additionally, I would like to recognize our entire marketing team that is headed by Marthi Bosma, as well as Celine, who have been very dedicatedly every single day following up with promotional activities to raise awareness for this event. It's my kind request to everyone who's listening to spread the word, recommend this event to your colleagues so that we might once again double in numbers for next year's edition. Besides the colleagues, I would like to end with thanking all of you. This event would not be possible without such a massive interest and everyone who've registered to be part of that. I know that spending a day in a virtual conference is a tremendous amount of your time, but I'm super grateful to see that so many of you, hundreds at the same time, have decided to join this event today. It's a testament that gives us a lot of encouragement and showcases that we're on the right track with composing the program and that we've been hitting some of the right spots when it comes towards speakers and the kind of topics that we're showcasing. I know it's always very easy to kind of skip on a virtual session, but the fact that so many of you logged in today, participated, asked questions, means a great deal to us. So on behalf of everyone at Sybin, I would like to thank everyone for their kind contributions and the discussions. I hope that in this year's edition, you learned a lot around automation technologies, automation best practices, and that you now, at the end of today, have a better sense about what intelligent automation is all about. And if we were able to accomplish that, then I think this year's team has been successful. So I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope I will see you again in our virtual conference next year. Thanks so much, everyone.